It's the NFL on EA Sports, where division rivals will clash in the NFC West. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. So glad y'all could join us for this game. Kate, Scott, and Brock here on the call for it, and we're expecting quite a bit of offensive gamesmanship, partner. Some veteran savvy out there. Both of our starting quarterbacks have spent quite a long time in this league, and they've got plenty of experience to show for it.
Yeah, I like the way you say that right there. Gamesmanship and veteran savvy. Father Time, he chases down these skill guys. It's a game that's getting younger and younger, right? Because, well, it's hard to be as fast as you've been when you were a rookie. But as a quarterback, you've got to use your years of experience. Both these guys have to play this game from the neck up and still play it at a high level.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go from Lumen Field. Here's Smith on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 16-year pro, rebounded from an injury last season, Matthew Stafford.
Long before this guy named Mahomes in Kansas City was throwing no-look passes and crazy off-platform throws, there was a guy doing it in Detroit. His name was Matthew Stafford. Nobody really noticed, though, because the Lions, they just didn't win enough to be relevant. Well, fast forward to putting Matthew Stafford in L.A., and we know the rest of the story. A Super Bowl champ, and after being banged up a year ago, came back and elevated those Rams to yet again another playoff opportunity. When I think of the guys that I just simply love to watch throw it, there's not very many on this planet that do it better than Matthew Stafford.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Stafford from the gun. He'll get this to Cup. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now Stafford again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses and avoid such a negative play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Another try following the sack. This one's caught. It's cut near the sideline. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Got to figure out this third down here. Shotgun snap to Sanford. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. So now it's the Seahawks' turn to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the 12th-year pro from West Virginia, Geno Smith.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminded yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And you also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them to go and put a score on the board.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Staying with Walker. He'll take this forward to the 20 before they take him down to the turf. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. He puts some power on it, deep one left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Smith. He's loaded another one up. They connect on the deep shot. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Finds him on the crossing route. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. Let's see what they went with on third down. From the gun, Smith. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
We pick the handoff now, Stafford. Finds a seam down the middle. The 30. The 10. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Point after converted from Cardi. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. LaVisca Chenault to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So Seattle retakes the field for their second series. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Blitz coming for Smith. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They go play action. Here's Smith. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He's trying another one deep. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. The Rams and receiver Puka Nacua back out to take possession. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Rams will take possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception and just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Stafford to throw again on 2nd. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, are not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Ethan Evans back out there. They're going to punch it away again. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Got 46 on his first punch, so this one's pushing a little more distance. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Taken in by Noah Fant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Smith. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And the Rams add a man to the secondary. We've got 5 in the nickel, 3rd down. And again, it's Smith. He has the 1st over the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Stafford now on first down. That's taken in by Cup. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Throw finds DeMarcus Robinson. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He gets this one to Nakua. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now Stafford again. He'll get this to Cup. And they get this down to the 28. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Field goal unit out there on 2nd down as they try for 3 here before halftime. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. One last play before the break. Back to throw it. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. That brings us to halftime with the visiting Rams out in front. Now from the extreme northwest to the extreme southeast, we're going to head down to Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report with our buddy, Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Here's Chenault on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So as we get set to begin the third quarter, it's the Seattle offense who's going to be out there first. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. He's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
On 3rd down, Walker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. He finds Fant. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running with Walker again. And he'll be stopped after getting this down to the 31. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They get 6 and a first down as well.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. They're going play action. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Cut by Lockett. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A less than ideal 3rd and 8. It's handoff to Walker from the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. From 37 yards in the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
And we're barely into this quarter, Kate, and already a tied game, a whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Back to the air we go on 2nd. Stafford hits him on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag. Running it after the penalty. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It's a 4-yard scamper, and they get some yards back. It's 2nd and 11.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's taken in by Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Seahawks drive is going to start from deep in their own territory. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
This is Walker on 2nd. Cuts it right sideline, and there's daylight. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap to Smith. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
To throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now to throw. Gets this to Fant. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Walker now from the gun. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. That one is good!
overall getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up. Throwing now. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw it. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Setting up to pass. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He'll throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Cup on the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.